Imagine this. It's 4:47 a.m. Your alarm is screaming. Your body feels like it's been hit by a truck, and every cell in you is begging to roll over and die for another 3 hours. Motivation? That soft little bitch left the building months ago. You're staring at the ceiling knowing that if you don't get up right now, the version of you that you swear you're becoming will be dead. Before the sun even rises, that panic in your chest, that cold sweat, that voice whispering, you're falling behind forever. Most people run from it. Today I'm going to show you how to grab that darkness by the throat and turn it into the most ruthless, unbreakable discipline you've ever had. This isn't the cute morning routine TikTok bullshit. This is dark control, the forbidden operating system that the top 0.1% use when the feel-good fuel runs dry and only pure survival is left. If you skip this video, you'll keep wondering why everyone else is leveling up while you're still stuck bargaining with yourself like a weak child. Don't do that to yourself. Stay with me, because in the next 12 minutes I'm handing you the cheat code that turned a depressed, broke 19-year-old version of me into the guy who built a life most people only screenshot. Let's get real. Motivation is a lying whore. She shows up when you're already winning, strokes your ego, takes the credit, then ghosts you the second life punches you in the face. Discipline, real discipline, doesn't need her permission. And dark control is how you build it when everything inside you is screaming to quit. Dark control is the deliberate decision to weaponize your negative emotions. Fear, anger, shame, hatred, disgust, envy. Turn them into high-octane fuel and burn them in the engine of daily action until those emotions have nothing left to feed on and you're left with pure, cold, unbreakable power. First pillar, controlled rage. I used to wake up hating my life, hating the reflection, hating the bank account, hating the fact that people I went to school with were already winning while I was drowning. Most people numb that rage with scrolling or porn or weed. I stopped numbing and started aiming. Every time I felt that white-hot fury, I'd immediately drop and crank out push-ups until my arms shook, or I'd sprint until my lungs burned. The rule was simple. The second the dark feeling hits, I had exactly 5 seconds to convert it into physical movement, or it owned me. That rage became my alarm clock, my pre-workout, my therapist. 2 years later, the rage was gone, because I had starved it by proving to myself, every single day, that I was no longer the victim it needed me to be. Second pillar, shame scripting. This one is brutal, but it works like steroids. You take the thing you're most ashamed of, your weight, your follow count, your virginity, your grades, whatever makes you want to hide, and you write a letter from the future version of you who never fixed it. You describe, in disgusting detail, how pathetic your life is at 30, 40, 50 because you were too soft to change today. Then you read that letter out loud to yourself every single morning. Most people run from shame. Dark control makes you sit in it, taste it, let it rot in your mouth until the only way to spit it out is to become someone that shame can't stick to anymore. I still have my original shame letter saved in my phone. Reading it now feels like reading about a stranger, because the guy it was written about is dead. Third pillar, fear leverage. Fear of failure is weak. Fear of regret is nuclear. Every Sunday night I do what I call the deathbed audit. I close my eyes and imagine I'm 87, lying in a hospital bed, heart monitor beeping slower and slower, and I have to watch a highlight reel of my life. Every time I want to skip the gym, stay in bed, scroll instead of work, I ask one question. Will this moment make the reel, or will I fast forward past it in shame? That single question has dragged me out of bed at 4 a.m. more times than any motivational quote ever could. Fear of dying average is the ultimate performance enhancer. Way stronger than pre-workout. Way cleaner than Adderall. Fourth pillar, ego execution. This one separates the boys from the men. You deliberately do things that your current ego would rather die than do. Cold approach the scary girl. Post the embarrassing video. Wear the tight shirt when you still have belly fat. Ask for the raise while your voice shakes. Every time you execute in the face of ego death, you prove to your nervous system that you are not your feelings. You are the one who controls them. I started posting my worst moments online, crying after a breakup, shaking during a panic attack, weighing in at my fattest. The first time I hit post, my hands were trembling so hard I almost dropped the phone. But every like, every comment, every DM saying you just saved my life was another brick in the fortress of dark control. Now nothing scares me because I've already survived the worst versions of public humiliation. Here's the part where most people tap out. They think this sounds too intense, too psycho, too dark. Good. The light is crowded with mediocre people hugging each other and singing kumbaya about just love yourself. The dark is lonely, cold, and empty, which means there's unlimited room at the top. If you're still here, if your heart is racing a little right now, that's the signal. That's your soul recognizing the truth before your soft little mind can talk you out of it. If this is hitting you in the chest like I think it is, do me a favor. Tap that like button right now. Not for me, for the version of you that's watching this from the future. Grateful that today you finally decided to stop being weak. And drop a single flame emoji in the comments if you're committing right now to never letting motivation decide your life again, because I read every single one and I'm holding you to it. Listen, the beautiful thing about dark control is that once you master it, you don't need the darkness anymore. The rage burns out, the shame dissolves, the fear becomes laughter. You wake up one day and realize you're doing the hard things effortlessly, not because you feel like it, but because not doing them is no longer an option. That's when you know you've won. That's when you look in the mirror and finally recognize the person staring back, calm, dangerous, free. The darkness was never the enemy. It was the fire that forged you. So starting tonight, when the alarm hits and motivation is nowhere to be found, smile into the void, whisper, "Thank you for the fuel," and move. Because the life you want isn't waiting for you to feel ready. It's waiting for you to become the kind of person who doesn't need to feel anything to dominate. Get after it. I'll see you at the top, or I won't see you at all.